he just
recovered.
shot up in all of his. Yeah, he recovered. He started making progress, and especially as the years go by, your wear and tear accumulates. You got to be really smart about what you're going to put your body through. Does your body really need that? Because is CrossFit or fitness in general, for those of you that do like bodybuilding or powerlifting, is your fitness routine just becoming a drug? Are you just going to it because this is something to get your mind off of something else? Are you doing it to kind of tear yourself down, and do you feel like this is a punishment you deserve? Or are you doing this to better yourself? Are you doing this because you see the light at the end of the tunnel? Are you doing this because you want to see progress? Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's hard, and I think it comes down to, being a competitive athlete.
Yeah.
There's a difference in being a competitive athlete and just an athlete coming to the gym.
Yes.
When you're competitive, you understand, like, you need to do, the volume and things like that, to a different degree, maybe different movements. And as I've gotten older, I've had that talk with myself, there's going to come a point where I can't be as competitive as I once was. And making sure that I move correctly and, start now by making sure that I'm doing those things that are going to help me out when I'm 5-10 years older, and not just destroying myself and basically my body telling me you're done.
Because the details matter.
The details matter.
And that's kind of bringing back to my original point. The best athletes I see, they listen to their bodies. They're not just because most of those guys are A-type personalities, so they know how to push themselves really hard, but they also are smart enough to know this isn't going to make me any better today. I need to not do the second workout.
Please listen to what he just said.
I need to not do the second workout so I can give tomorrow 100% or 95%. And I think that importance of listening to your bodies, one of the things that always frustrated me about Rich Froning, I shouldn't be talking bad about him on my first podcast. Rich, we love you.
I'm sure he's heard it before.
We love you. But whenever he'd be asked, what do you do for your programming? He'd always say, like, I just make it up the day of. I don't want to feel like I'm, committed to something that, I don't want to be let down later and say, yeah, I don't have the energy for this. And I'm just like, I always hated that answer because I wanted a golden, pill where he's just like, I just
everybody listening,
do this. Yeah. And I was just, it always frustrated me. It was like, come on, Rich, you can't just slap.
We do have one of those people in every sport that are just, it's like they were built for it.
Oh, yeah.
They were made for it.
And no doubt there was. But I think what was key is he could feel it. He felt what he needed every day. Like, I need to work on this today, and tomorrow I'm going to work on this. And he would listen, and he'd change it if he needed to. And so for everyone out there, I think that's try it. It's only a month. Try and listen to your body and take a day off if you need it. Or just take maybe a 1 a day as opposed to 12 a day, See what happens, especially in the off season. See what happens.
Exactly.
It's 11 months out before your next, open or whatever. Not right now. You only got a few more months now.
If it helps too, something I tell our athletes too, it's what are you training for?
Yeah.
I think that helps sometimes too. Some people who say, I'm just not getting, I just haven't figured this thing out yet. And it's like, well, what are you training for? Are you training to be a competitive athlete? Then we really need to start working on this. Or are you just training to be, fit for life?
Yes.
And if you want to train to be fit for life, relax.
Two different goals.
It'll be okay. They're two
different
things.
Goals. And you know what? One's sustainable, one's not.
Exactly.
So you got to plan it out. And especially when you get into masters, you got to plan it out really well because it's like
smarter.
You want to, because you got to be smarter on the recovery, but you also got to be smart on, hey, am I a 36-year-old in the 35 to 39? Or am I a 39-year-old in the 35 to 39?
So
you know
true.
What I mean? Maybe we should take this
Some
year.
days I feel like I should be in, maybe the 60-year-old category.
yeah. So I think it's important to listen to your body. And I know I've not listened to that advice before in the past. Believe me, I've hit it as hard as I could every day, no matter what I was feeling. So let's see here if we got anything else I'd like to talk about. All right, I think that's most of it right there for the questions.
Awesome.
Is there anything else you'd like to talk about before we call it a day?
I think we covered it all. Appreciate those people listening. So it's been good to do.
Yeah, and you know what else, guys? This is a great way to show that have an abundance mindset. We're two head coaches from two different gyms.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad we got to sit down and talk. I wish we had more time to do this.
Sure.
On a frequent basis.
Maybe it might turn into that.
Yeah, hopefully it will.
John and Alan talk show. I don't know. You guys tell us.
So it's one of those things where there's plenty of people that need our help. And support other coaches, support other gyms, and look out for each other, help each other out the best you can, and get each other's names out there. And, we're all in this together.
Definitely are.
So, all right. Alan, one more time, where can they find you if they want to contact you? What was it?
Well, our gym name is Compelled Fitness. It's located in the Flying Moose Antique Mall. It's on the west side of Wichita. So that's my business. Another one that I run, the personal training side of, is just Move, ICT, MOVE, ICT, and it's on Facebook. So you can always reach me out there.
Okay.
If you have any questions, you just stop on in.
All right. Thanks for joining us today, Alan.
Thanks for having me, John.